What it do to all of my free game people, to all of my motherfucking FNB people out there. Today I'm here to talk to y'all about shadow work. I feel like this is a video I probably should have made a very long time ago, but I never got to it. Never found myself getting around to it, so I couldn't. Just haven't got around to it. But I'm here to it. I'm here now, so that must mean it's meant to be made at this very moment. So, shadow work. Shadow work is basically just diving into your subconscious. Is how I view it. That's how I view shadow work. I don't know how everybody else think of it, but I personally view shadow work as when you're digging into your subconscious. You're digging into the parts of yourself that you maybe ignored, parts of yourself that maybe you didn't truly understand, parts of yourself that you've forgotten about, that comes out at different moments, you know. But it's a basic just diving into yourself, diving in to just, you know, parts of you that's not always explored, you know what I'm saying? Now, this shit is very important. And the reason that it's important is because before you can really go forward, before you can properly grow past anything, you have to know your history. That's with anything, you know what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to like slavery and all this other shit, and with black people, we have trouble moving forward because a lot of us don't properly know our history. We only know the history that we're told. So there's only so much we can do because of that fact. But when it comes to growth within yourself, you know your history within yourself because, nigga, you lived it. If you don't know what the fuck you didn't live through, then you ain't been paying attention enough, and you need to meditate to bring some of that shit to the surface because it's still there. Just because you didn't block it out, that don't mean it still ain't there. But I heard a quote on the Boondocks, but it was I think it was a Khalil Gibran quote or some shit, and it basically was saying that the pain is the breaking of our understanding. See what I'm saying? And the quote is long as hell. I don't remember the whole quote. I'll probably try to put it in the video if I can find the video. But it's basically just the breaking of our understanding of the old things, and through that breaking of understanding, we learn and we grow. That's the same thing as understanding yourself and understanding all the traumas that you done been through. You know, that breaking of understanding causes pain, but it causes growth as well. See what I'm saying? It's like a breaking of a cocoon, if you will, to where now you are now able to grow past it. And in some cases, if something was taken from you when it comes to, you know, maybe in whatever trauma that happened, it took a piece of your innocence away. It took a piece of yourself away, to where you don't show that piece because of this said trauma. Understanding that trauma through shadow work will help you gain that piece back. It will help you gain that understanding, gain that reasoning that's needed in order for you to grow past said thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are living very unconsciously because we don't know our history of ourselves. You can't take any steps forward until you know what's behind you when it comes to your spirituality. You have to do that work. That is unavoidable. Because it's a lot of ways that you act, or that I'm gonna just speak on me. I ain't gonna put it on y'all. It's a lot of ways that I have acted, and I didn't understand until I did the shadow work. Feel me? Because if you don't do the shadow work, all you gonna put it off as, oh, that's just me, I can't do nothing about that. Well, no, my nigga, that ain't you. That's why people don't fuck with it. Because if it was just you, a motherfucker can at least understand some shit when they know it's just you. I feel like you can kind of sense when a person's being themselves, even if they doing some weird ass shit. Like, that's genuinely just them. You know, I feel like you can. I don't know. At least I feel like I can. So because of that fact, when niggas say, oh, that's just me, when they doing some shit that's just trauma-based response, I can't accept that, because that's not just you. I don't believe that shit, and you don't really believe that shit. but you haven't done the work to dive deep into your subconscious to understand what is you and what isn't you. So now you just a shell reacting to things and living off of trauma-based responses. So it's real important, y'all. Y'all got to do your shadow work. You got to take your time and dive into your subconscious, unless you're going to live a life of reactions. You're going to live a life of misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? You're going to live a life of never fully knowing yourself. And that is no life to live. So y'all take care of yourselves, man. Free game people. I love y'all. Free your mind.